ABC, you thought you could be sneaky. Well, not around these parts. So, here we go, round one. Ding ding. Oh, and you gotta have a little bit of smack talking, don't you? Alright, it seems to me that what ABC is doing with this is advocating for more of itself. Trash. Rubbish.
Do you like the juice?
The Fortunas family are conscious of the packaging their food comes in.
Roman, do you think it's recyclable?
They are committed recyclers.
It's incredibly important that the packaging that I buy can be 100% recyclable.
Even knowledgeable people like Olympia can be confused by packaging that looks recyclable but isn't. She welcomes the government's target to reuse all packaging by 2025.
It would take a load off my shoulders. I actually get somewhat stressed about it.
But waste experts say the government's voluntary targets won't be met without legislation. They say companies have been slow to use recycled material.
If we don't get recycled content rules, not just nice little case studies or boutique projects, then we will end up collecting more and more material, and the only destinations for that will be landfill or incineration.
This packaging is not made from recycled material. The question is, do we need legislation to force companies to change that?
I'm gonna have to do a Sam Cedar here and pause it and just simply say, yes, you're gonna have to tell them what to do, you're gonna have to make laws. Yes.
The Australian Packaging Covenant organisation, which is running the process, doesn't want laws. It says consumers will drive change.
If the demand is there, that is the most surefire way to actually ensure that something is sustainable.
Jeff Angel says this week's meeting of state and federal environment ministers is the last chance to establish a viable recycling industry and restore people's faith in the process.
I don't feel confident that the recycling is actually going to happen.
Olympia Fortunas is hoping her good intentions won't go to waste. Philip Lasker, ABC News.
What the fuck was that shit, ABC? Come on, honestly. Do you feel good about yourself? Now, don't worry if you didn't catch it the first time, because I personally didn't pick up on some of this until the third time round. But this guy, he's actually the good guy. The guy that they took a clip of him talking about landfill and incineration to give you this sort of first thought that he must be on about something bad to do with recycling, that he's not for it. But then you look, he's for the Total Environment Centre. Went through their Twitter, it's full of putting recycling bins in schools and looking after the environment. And then they have this woman put in the final thoughts, sum it all up, from the Australian Packaging Covenant. It's got packaging in the name. And another word in the name, covenant, that's pretty much a word for contract, usually used in biblical terms because it's such a binding contract. People usually have a covenant with God, so she's got such a binding contract with packaging manufacturers. Yeah, let's ask them what they think we should do about this waste and recycling problem. Oh, what's that? They don't want any laws about it? They don't want any rules regulating them? Ah, you don't say. Oh, good. Yes, good. The people that think we shouldn't have any laws on this topic seem to work for the people that would write the laws. Funny that. The people that think we shouldn't have any regulations on this are the middleman between the corporations and the minister. Who could have seen that coming? And I call bullshit. I think they may have swapped these two around with the government official groups advising the environment ministers. They're probably the ones doing the reports, and the Australian Packaging Covenant organisation are probably the ones doing the advising, considering that they are the ones connected to the stakeholder advisory group and the technical reference group. And so then I fail to see the connection between this organisation and how they would know that the people demanding change is what we need. Because I think it's pretty obvious now, it goes without saying, purchasing less plastic isn't going to work. They wrap everything in it. It can't be up to the buyer because we will end up not buying anything. We have to put in formal complaints all the time. Oh, trust me, I have. And your complaints sort of go like, why are we wrapping cucumbers? And then you learn that we're wrapping bananas in plastic. So I demanded for less and I got more. I'm pretty sure we just need to write some laws saying you can't do stupid shit like this. Final two things. I love how it's not clear on what they're actually talking about, whether things need to be made from recycled material or whether material needs to be recyclable, because I bet you details like that are where they're really gonna stick it to us. And final thing is, this would probably be the only decent thing Scott Morrison wants to do, and I reckon it's no doubt because he does not expect to be there by 2025 and have anything to do with this all, so kind of seems like all empty talk on his front. So yeah, shame on you, ABC. You work for us, remember? Do your fucking job. And this isn't the first time you've done this. This isn't the first time you've gone full hack. Should we analyze that other example next, shall we? But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, become a patron, and support people that actually want to tell you the truth.